Have you ever felt like you understand everyone in the room, but when you get home, you feel like nobody truly knows you? You're the person friends call when they need advice. You're the one who spots a lie before it's even told. You notice the small shifts in someone's mood, the way they hesitate before they speak, or why they're suddenly pulling away. You are the observer. You are the reader of room mists, but there is a hidden, painful price to this skill. Today, we are talking about why some of the most observant people are the ones who feel the loneliest. This isn't just about being smart. It's about a specific kind of survival habit that you likely built a long time ago. If you find that you can read anyone like a book, but you can't seem to let anyone read you, you are likely dealing with what we call a hyper-aware state. Let's look at why this happens and how you can finally move past it. Most people who are naturally good at reading others didn't learn it in a classroom. They learned it because at some point in their past, they had to. Think back to when you were a child. If you grew up in a home where you had to guess the mood of the adults around you to stay safe, your brain learned a very specific trick. You learned to scan for danger. You learned to watch faces, listen to the tone of voices, and track body language to know if today was going to be a good day or a bad one. You didn't do this because you wanted to. You did it because you needed to know if it was safe to be yourself. This is where the pattern starts. You became an expert at reading others because your own peace of mind depended on it. Now, as an adult, that skill hasn't gone away. It's on autopilot. You walk into a room and your brain instantly starts mapping out power dynamics, the hidden tensions, and who is feeling insecure. It's a gift, sure, but it's also a wall. Here is the secret. When you spend all your energy focused on reading others, you leave no energy for them to read you. You become the wall that nobody can climb. You might think you are being helpful, or kind, or just observant, but the people around you feel that you are holding back. You are a mirror, reflecting them, but you never show them who you really are. This creates a cycle of loneliness. You feel misunderstood because you've never actually given anyone the chance to understand you. You've been too busy managing the room to let anyone into your own world. So, how do you change this? How do you keep your sharp intuition while finally feeling like you belong? The first step is realizing that your observation is a defense mechanism. It's a shield. You aren't watching people to connect with them. You're watching them to keep them at a distance. When you feel that urge to read someone, to figure them out, to predict what they'll do next, try to catch yourself. Ask yourself, am I trying to connect or am I trying to protect myself? Most of the time, you'll find that you are protecting yourself from being hurt. You believe that if you are the one in control, the one who knows everything, then you won't be surprised by rejection or betrayal. But control is not the same as connection. To grow, you have to do something that feels very dangerous. You have to be vulnerable. You have to let people see you when you aren't in charge of the situation. You have to stop analyzing the person you are talking to and start noticing how you feel instead. Instead of asking, what does this person want from me? Try asking, what do I want them to know about me? This is the path to real growth. You don't have to turn off your intuition. Your ability to read people is a part of who you are. But you need to balance it. You need to use that energy to build bridges, not walls. Start small. The next time you are in a conversation, don't try to be the person who holds all the cards. Don't worry about what they are thinking about you. Just share one small, real thing about your own life. Something that isn't a piece of advice for them. Something that is just for you. When you start doing this, you might feel anxious. That is normal. Your brain is wired to think that being known is being vulnerable, and being vulnerable is being unsafe. But you aren't a child anymore. You are an adult who can handle the truth of being seen. The people who are meant to be in your life won't be scared off by your real self. In fact, they will be relieved. They are likely just as tired of being read as you are tired of being the only one watching. Stop trying to decode everyone you meet. Stop trying to protect yourself from the world by staying 2 steps ahead. You can be the person who understands the world and still be the person who allows the world to understand you back. It takes courage to drop your shield, but on the other side of that courage is the one thing you've been chasing all along. Not just being noticed, but being truly, deeply known. And that is where your life finally starts to feel like your own. Take a breath. Let the guard down. You've been watching the room for a long time. It's time to take a seat at the table.